In this session, I am going to give you the demonstration of one software that is named as your Toolbook software. Toolbook software is mainly categorized into three parts. One is your Toolbook Assistant, with which we can create the static pages. Second one is your Toolbook Instructor, with which you can create the dynamic pages. For example, you can insert quizzes, you can insert assignment, also you can insert the feedback forms. Third one is your Toolbook Neuron, with which you can publish the e-content which you have developed with Toolbook software. Now I will give the demonstration of Toolbook Instructor. Already I have opened that window of Toolbook Instructor. This look like this, where you can find the white area. This is your drawing or the working area. In the left hand side, you can see there are many objects like action objects, button, draw objects, media player, navigation objects, for the questions, that is for quizzes, and also for scoring and tracking, and there are many more, right? Now in this session we will tell only the specific tools. First of all, let me go to the draw objects tool. Now when we will click on the draw objects, you can see the already defined many objects are being shown in the left hand side. So you can just drag it and you can see that whatever objects you need. If you want to draw any objects in your page, you can just click it and drag it here. Then automatically that objects will be drawn. Now you can just resize it, you can modify it with colors and everything. If you want to modify with color or any modifications you want, then you can click on the right side. Then you can get some window where you can find this properties window, and in the third button it is your action window. Yellow color window is your action window, and the first button is your, that is, properties window. Now if you want to click on the properties window, you can get this property, that is a fill color property, stroke color property, drawing option, the different line style option, everything you will get. For example, we want to fill the color with the red. We will just click on the red color, and if you say close, then you can see that it has been red color. Now like this you can create any other objects, and similarly you can do all the manipulations with the action objects. Now let us go to the text fields. Now there are also many text fields are available here. For example, marquee, date field, page field, everything. Different types of text fields are also there, combo box, list box, and there are many. Now for example, let us take the very simplest text box, that is your date field. It is showing that 12/05/2003. It is only showing into the design mode. Whenever you will, it will go to the run mode, it will show you directly the current date. Now since we find the pages in a book, similarly we can find pages in Toolbook also. That's why the name is your Toolbook. It is a tool to create books, and similarly we can get many pages in the Toolbook. Now when we will work, then we will work in the author mode, and when we will see, we will go to the reader mode. Now we are working, that is my author mode. Now whenever we want to see it, that we will go to the reader mode. Now in view option, you can click on the reader, then you can see the reader mode. Now here you will see that is the 2010-2018, that is the 20th October 2018. Similarly, you can create or you can change the date format as you require. Now again we want to modify into that page. Again we will go to the author mode, we will come to the design mode, and then again we can manipulate with our boxes. Now similarly, we can create one text box. This is just, we are drawing one text box where we want to write something, right? It is showing that you give the name of the text box. You can give it any name, A1, A2, title. It is giving only the title. The by default name also you can keep it. If you say OK, then you will get this text book, and when you will double click into it, you can write into this text box. For example, we are writing, that is your welcome to NITTTR Chandigarh, and it may be very small. right? It is not visible into your screen, so you can just click into it and you can modify the font style or modify the font size. So we will click on the right button. As I have told, that is your first box is your properties window. Now we will click on the first box. Now we will go to the font because we want to change the font type and the font color. So we will go to the font. Here we have the font size. So we will create this 18 and different types of font style, italic, bold, bold italic, whatever you want to give, you can give. Other style is also are available. So here it is giving that welcome to, because the box is small, so it is not giving the full one. So we will just resize the box according to our requirement, and we can see that is our welcome to NITER Chandigarh. Now when we will visit it and we will see in the reader mode, you can just see that whatever we have written, that will be shown to your reader mode. Now again I am coming to the author mode. We are showing another text box facility that is known as your marquee. Marquee, you know that with the help of the marquee, you can scroll some text either from left to right or from right to left. So by default, we are showing that this is your marquee and we are writing. It will ask you that what will be the marquee text. Now we are writing that my marquee text is your, for example, again I am writing that is welcome to NITTR Chandigarh, and here also you can similar way you can change your the text size, you can change the color, you can change the direction from left to right or right to left, right? All these things, speed you can check, right? Everything you can check it. Now if I say OK and it is coming welcome to NITER Chandigarh, it is showing as the stationary object in your author mode. But whenever you will see about the reader mode, then you will see that this marquee will go on within this box only, because we have limited the box size like this. If you increase your box size, then it will go from one right side from the screen to the left side of the screen. Now again I am going to the author mode. So these are some options of the text box, right? Now since in a book there are many pages, so here also we can create many pages. So we will go to the insert and we will say new page. Now new page will come to you and it will ask that what is the name of the page. Now we are giving, this is your, for example, page 2, and I am giving here that this is my page 2, and here also let me draw something so that we can distinguish that that was our first page and this is our second page. For example, we are drawing one octagon. And for example, we are drawing another ellipse also. We have not colored it, we have just drawn it. So this is your actually second page and that was my first page. Now another objects I will just tell you, that is your navigation objects. Navigation objects are those with which we can move forward and we can go backward. We can go to the first page, we can come to the last page, anything we can do it. Here in Toolbook, all the boxes are available. You have to only just drag it and you have to put it. That's why this software is very useful and very user friendly and very easy to understand. So we will create that this is your, for example, this is my last page. So we will give it to the first page, one button we can give it. So that is your to go to the first page, and another thing we can give it, that is your previous page, right? So that we can put it here, that is two boxes, that is your first and your previous. Similarly, we can go to the previous one and we can give it that how to go to the last page and how to go to the next page, right? Two buttons we have added. So we have to just go to view, and if we say reader mode, then you can just say that because we have only the two pages. So we will give the last page, then also it will go to the second page. Again you come to the previous page, it will come. Again you say next page, then again it will go to the next page. And if you say first page, it will come to the first page. That means you see that if you create 50 pages in that book, and each and every pages, if you just drag that button, then only you can move forward or come backward with these buttons, right? Another one I want to see that what I want to show you that whatever buttons and already established buttons I have shown here, that also you can write it yourself, right? Now let us see another insert. Let me go to the next one, and then again we will say insert new page, right? We will say again, we will give you the page number or name. So we are giving that page 3 because previous one we have given as page 2. So here we will, what we will do, that we are create our own buttons and we will write the programming. When you want to write any programming, you have to go to the action objects button. Now how to do it, I am just showing you that you create one button, right? Now I have just drag it, we will just drag it and we will create the button, right? We will go to the action button, that is your yellow color button, because this is your first one is your only to create or to change or manipulate the properties, and your third button, that is yellow color button, that is for writing the programming, and this is why that is known as your to write the action programming. So we will click on the action objects and automatically the action editor will be open to you, and you see here already it has been written on click. That means this is an event, user given event. That means whenever you want to click that button, what do you want? For example, we want very simplest program, that we want if we click on this button, it will go to the first page, right? You don't have to know that how to write the programming, only you have to click on it and you have to just click it on the actual button. Now we will see that on click, what do we want? We want that it should go to the first page. So we will create, that is your insert action, right? You want action on clicking that button. We want action. What action? We want the navigation action. There are many actions are there. For example, if you want to give any prompt, if you want to show any score, or if you want to open any media file, for example, on click you want to open some video, on click you want to show some application, that time we have to give the media. Now we want that go to the first page or go to the previous page or go to the next page. So that is basically the navigation action. So we are clicking on navigation and we are telling that go to page. If we say go to page, it is asking that select the page where you want to go. We will click in the button, that is your downward arrow, and we will say that is your first page of the book. You can go to the specific page, what do you want, where you want, that you have to give the page name or the page number. Now we want to click on it, first page of the book, and you say OK. Automatically the program will be written to you, that is go to the first page of the book, right? Automatically it has been written. You don't have to know the programming, that how to write the programming. It will take its own editing, own sentence, own syntax, right? And you say, then you close it and you say yes, that is whatever it is assuring from you that whatever you have written, do you want that? So you are say yes. So we have written something in the button. Now we will go to view and we will go to reader mode. Then you just see that when you will click on it, it will come to the first page, because we have written that go to the first page, right? Similarly, again you go to the next page, it can come. If you click on the first page, then it can come. Now if you click on the last page, it will come to the last page. So you don't have to worry about that if you add the number of pages, then how to understand that it will go to the which last page. Automatically it will go to the last page, previous page, first page. Insert, if you insert some new page between the two pages, then also it will understand. So this is the beauty of Toolbook software, that automatically it can understand, and you don't have to write, or you don't have to know some specific language to develop e-content in this software. Now the main part is that how to proceed for the quizzes. Now I will just show you that how to insert quizzes, right? For quizzes we have the questions. Questions are many types of questions, multiple choice questions, true and false questions, or some fill up the blank questions. Now I will check up that how to do with the multiple choice questions. So this is my choices, right? Choice 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can delete the choice or you can add the choices. Now we have to write the answers, right? Choice are basically the answer. Then what should be the answers? I will write the question also. Now let me give the choices. So first choice I am giving Assam, right? Second choice let me give as your, for example, we have to delete it and we have to say Bihar, right? Third choice we are giving as your say Kolkata I am giving, right? And the fourth choice we are giving as Chandigarh, right? These four choices we are giving, we are saying okay. Now here scoring also you can give that if you are correct, this green color means my correct answer is Assam, right? You can change also if you click on the Bihar and you can click on the Assam. That means as a teacher you should know that what is your correct answer, right? I am clicking, for example, I am clicking on Chandigarh and I have giving the this three are wrong answers and Chandigarh is the right answer. Now scoring you can give, that is your 0 for wrong answer and highest possible answer is 1. After that one button is there, that is your immediate feedback. Immediate feedback we have to give it off, because otherwise whenever you will click on the, or the student will click on the choices, immediately he will get the answer that this is incorrect or this is correct. That we don't want. We want that afterwards we will get the score of the student. So we will say that this is immediate, we don't want. Similarly in Assam also we will select that immediate feedback, we will say again we will delete here, and for others options also we will say the immediate feedback, that is 0. In Chandigarh also you can delete the feedback text and then immediate feedback will be off in your 4 choices. Now we will get these 4 choices, that is Assam, Bihar, Kolkata and Chandigarh. Now we will put the text. Now for the text we will say click on the text box and we will drag into it. Now we will write the question. We will say title OK, then we will double click into it and we will write the question. Now for example, I am writing the question, where do you reside, right? For example, some name you can give, say where does Mr. X reside, right? You know the answer, that is in Chandigarh. The students may know the answer, may not be, right? And here also you can just click into it and you can make the font size a bit bigger so that the question may be visible to you. So we will click on the question and we say font size is your say 18, we can say, and we will drag it and we will put the text here. So this is my question, these are my answers, right? Student will click into it and we have to see the score also. For the scoring we have the another button, that is a scoring and tracking. So we will click into the scoring and tracking and already the scored objects are established here. One is a score this quiz, score this page and show score. Show score is basically for the for showing the scoring of particular one question, and score this page means that in one page it may happen that you have the 3 questions, right? Then if you say score this page, automatically it will take the 3 pages, 3 questions, and finally it will show you the scoring for this 3 questions together. And another is a score this quiz. It may happen that you have given the 15 questions and it has been distributed into the 5 pages. Then after 5 pages, if you give the score this quiz, automatically it will understand that there are 15 questions into it and what should be the total answer or total correct answer of the student. Now we will see only the show score, because only we have written one question here, and you have to just say okay, nothing else, no programming at all. That if it is correct then it should give 1, if it is incorrect then it should give 0, nothing you have to give. Just you have to, we have written that 4 questions and the show score. Now we will go to the view and we will say in the reader mode, first of all let me click onto the Assam, right? It has been clicked, and if you say show score, it is giving 0 out of 1. That means it is not correct. Now our correct answer, we know that is in Chandigarh, so we are giving that Chandigarh is the correct answer, and if you say show score, it is giving 1 out of 1. That means whatever you have clicked onto it, that is the right choice. Now, similar way, you can create the quizzes into your books, and finally you can thus all this e-content, whatever you have created in Toolbook, you can publish it into the net, or you can create the executable file also. It has been written that save as exe. That means if you save as your exe file into the desktop, automatically that file you can take it along into any other place and you can show as an application, right? So this is a very good software for creating the e-content, and it is very useful and very user friendly. You can download it from the sum total website, but you can download only in the trial basis, because it is a commercial software, so you have to buy it, then you have to use it. You can buy it yourself also, one license you can buy, and you from the sum totals, and finally you can use it. So this is all about the demonstration of Toolbook software, that is your e-content development software. I am sure that if you download this software and if you want to explore this software, it will be very easy for you, and finally you will be able to create a very efficient, right, and very interactive e-content which will be applicable for your students. Thank you so much.